mind is a projector. There is no harm in thinking you are great. If you're doing great work, you can't deny it. You know deep inside, look, I've invented this thing. I've made Google or I've made Facebook. It's connecting millions of people and so on. It's not a crime to give yourself a pat at the back. It's normal, it's natural, it's human. If you see, let's say, a beautiful sight, you're not going to say, oh, that's one ugly sight, please, I don't want to look at it. That's a denial. That's a state of denial. You'll say, yes, it's beautiful. And you move on, and the next sight, okay, maybe not as pleasing, but still, that's the colors of nature changing. This thing about Maya is directly a conglomeration of subconscious impression, tendencies of the mind, and conscious view that we have about ourselves. All three, when they work together. When somebody is lying there on the operation table under the effect of anesthesia, that person does not feel anything. It's not because they don't have an ego. It's because the conscious mind is definitely fully into sleep. One giant aspect of ego is taken care of. So when you're watching a movie, if it's a good movie, you can cry, it can make you cry, it can make you laugh, it can just take you on a whole ride of emotions. But the moment you turn it off, or if you turned it off and you didn't even watch it, you would not go through those emotions. So living in this world is a subjective experience for everybody. Everybody's in it. And when you're in it, you don't have the aerial view anymore. An aerial view is objectivity. That's when you see from height and you see, oh, I see trees for woods now. When you are living in it, you're going through all the emotions, but the moment you turn off that projector, which is quietening of the conscious mind again. When the conscious mind is quiet, then it's a spiritual procedure, spiritual surgery you are undergoing to remove all that needs to be removed in that state of mind, so that when you come out of it, you are a better person. And that's why in the beginning, if you need tools or systems or methodologies or gurus or help or scriptures, they can be of use in the beginning, because as a physician, as a surgeon, you can't operate on yourself. If you put yourself to sleep, who's going to operate on you? Right? And somewhere when you don't need a general anesthesia, they would give you local anesthesia. You don't feel the pain, but you're aware, look, this is happening to me. And that's why most devotees, that's why it's so hard to be devotional to a living entity, because your ego is challenged. And then it breaks you, and then you feel angry, and then you say, yeah, whatever, I don't need this man or this woman or this person. I'm just going to get going. But the only way to see the play of Maya is to contemplate on it with a quiet mind. It's a common feeling, I live it almost each moment of my life, where I just find that there is no real meaning to anything. Everything is kind of just happening, but what's the point? And in that awareness, you don't feel attached to things or people or even what you create yourself. Because, it's all, at the end of the day, pointless. Doesn't matter who you are or who you were. One day, you'll be cremated. It'll just be a handful of ash. So, between a simple sperm uniting with an egg to becoming a fistful of ash, what is the sum total of my journey? Am I going to walk that journey complaining or thinking what life could have been or should have been? Or am I going to walk that journey with utmost grace, knowing that where I'm heading anyway? So I may as well do as much good as I can now, may as well live my life the way that gives me happiness now, hopefully not hurting others in the process, because I am going to go in a little vessel, little pot eventually. Maybe it would be a good reminder if all of us kept a little matka, chota sa. You can get them in Indian restaurants where they give you that yogurt and all that, I think. So just keep it next to you, maybe put some ash of a yajna maybe in it. And maybe when you feel on top of the world, you just open it, just touch it a little. This is where I'm going to end up. And when you feel very low, open it and touch it a little. This is where I'm going to end up anyway. So what's the big deal? I think it's something worth doing. I'll try it and see how it feels, and I will share if you like. Just keep a little thing with ash, and as a reminder that this is my reality, that this is my reality, and I don't want to live this life any other way than any other way that takes me away from myself, that takes me away from goodness.